And now Krishna made up his mind to go to the site of the Bo Yajna, the Dhanur Yajna place. They inquired about this place from the people and went into the direction. Reaching the Dhanur Yajna site, Krishna and Balarama looked at the bow, which was very heavy, so much that even Kansa could lift it with difficulty after worshipping it daily. And he had deputed brave soldiers to guard the bow. Pushing the soldiers aside, Krishna and Balarama went near the bow. Krishna at once lifted it and drew its string with such a force that it broke into two with a loud twang. Seeing this, the four soldiers rushed upon the brothers, who beat them into pieces. They ran to Krishna and told him all that had happened. Kansa got furious and he sent a regiment of armed soldiers along with an elephant to deal with Krishna and Balarama. But both the brothers eliminated the entire regiment and the elephant in no time. And now, the next day, Kansa invited Krishna and Balarama to see the bouts among his wrestlers. Before their arrival, Kansa got his most dangerous tusker, Kuvalayapid, intoxicated with wine and posted it at the gate of the wrestling arena along with its mahout. This was done to incite the elephant to attack Krishna and Balarama as soon as they reached the area. Kansa was sure that the beast would certainly trample both the brothers to death. As soon as both the brothers turned up, the mahout sent the elephant and it fell upon them. It curled its trunk round Krishna's body and tried to lift him up. Despite its best efforts, it could not be successful. Krishna and Balarama broke both its tusks and the beast screamed in pain. Krishna caught hold of its trunk and flung it on the ground. Then the both brothers beat it to death with its own tusks. The mahout too was given a sound beating and he too succumbed to the thrashing. The people standing around took to their heels out of fear. Now Kansa had pinned great hopes on his tusker, but the fearful end of the beast crashed all his hopes. So he asked his famous wrestlers, Mushteka and Chanura, to challenge both the brothers for wrestling bouts. Krishna and Balarama went inside the arena to see the wrestling. Chanura and Mushteka challenged them for a fight. So they took off their clothes and entered the wrestling area. Both the wrestlers were using deceptive moves to checkmate the brothers, but all in vain. Kansa's wrestlers did not aim at free and fair wrestling at all. Their only objective was to kill both the brothers who were on their well guard. Each unfair move on the part of the wrestlers was rendered useless by them. When Chanura got extremely tired, Krishna lifted him above his head and flung him onto the ground with great force. Instantly he was killed. Chanura's death did away with Mushtika's courage, and he too was killed by Balarama. And some others also, Kut, Shala, Toshil, all met with the same fate. And all of us know that Balarama was considered to be a very good wrestler and a mace fighter too. He was the one who guided both Bhima and Duryodhana during their mace training. And now we will see what happens next.